Hello fellow YouTube modelers, this is Dwayne, Doozer's Models. Just doing a little bit different video today. First of all, I'm up to 396 subscribers, so I want to say a thank you to all my new subscribers, old subscribers. Close to 400, that's kind of cool. Never thought I'd get that far. Just wanted to have a little natter today about a few things. I hear a lot of guys talking about their preferences between AMT, MPC, monogram, Japanese models, 1/25th scale, 1/24 scale, that sort of thing. So what I wanted to say is just a little bit of a story about my model building history and my thought process on it. When I was a kid, AMT and MPC and Revell monograms were readily available. Those were the ones that I gravitated towards. I felt early on that I wanted to stick with 1/25th scale models. I wasn't all that interested in 1/24th, and I kind of wanted to stick with one scale. So early on, I didn't buy very many monograms. When I first got into it, Revell were actually quite thin and warped, and every one you got, the A-pillars were bent, the bodies were warped, the tires were crappy. I didn't really care for them. So I started out primarily building AMT and MPC, again the monogram or 1/24 scale as a rule, so I didn't really want to deal with them too much. So that was how I started out. Obviously Revell's quality has gotten substantially better. Revell joined with monogram. What I realized is there was a lot of kits that I really liked that were in the 1/24 scale, and I actually inadvertently bought some without checking really close. Oh, hey, I like that kit. Bought it, brought it back, and then realized it was 1/24 scale. A lot of the European kits and exotic cars and that only came in 1/24 scale. I was always a fan of the engine and the full detail, not a big curbside guy and that sort of thing. So that was sort of how I started out. But as I realized I was starting to get some 1/24th, and then I discovered HobbyLink Japan, where I can buy all of these kits. I think just about everyone you see here is from HobbyLink Japan that I've collected over the last 4 or 5 years. And you can get lots of exotics and different stuff. Like I've got a full stack of Lamborghinis. Sorry guys, I'm using my phone today instead of the iPad and the tripod, so a little bit wobbly, but I figured that was the best way to show this. Full stack of Ferraris. And then a bunch of bikes and that sort of thing. So, you know, the Tamiya, the Fujimi, Aoshima, all the different brands, Hasegawa that you can get. It just opened the door to Porsches and Lamborghinis and Ferraris and different stuff that I otherwise couldn't have got. So I've been buying up some of these lately, as you can see. Haven't built very many of them, but that's how I roll. I kind of collect and purchase more than I build. But anyways, so yeah, so now I'm 1/25th and 1/24th. I'm Revell, monogram, AMT, Tamiya, all the different brands. They all have their strengths, they all have their weaknesses. I think everybody can remember an MPC kit that was crap, or a Revell kit that wasn't very good, or even some of these early Tamiya and Hasegawa and Aoshima, some of their earlier stuff, the battery operated ones, the motorized cheap ones, curbside kits, that sort of thing. So I don't think there is one clear winner. I mean, you got to factor in what their content is, what their cost is, all the different things. Myself, I always will have a loyalty to AMT. That's probably one of my favorite. I really like what Revell's doing now. And now that I've gotten some of these exotics and Europeans and stuff, I'm looking forward to building a lot of these and adding them to the shelf and going from there. So yeah, so that's a little bit of natter and a little bit of rhetoric on how Dwayne views 1/25th scale versus 1/24th. I'm on the fence now. I like them both. European, North American. I mean, like I said, they're all good. It depends what you're into. Depends what you like. Everybody has their preference. So this is just a quick little blurb to show you guys my HobbyLink Japan collection and a little rhetoric on how I got to where I'm at as far as what I like. So anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Build on, and we'll talk to you later.